Hello everybody, welcome back to my learning experience of skateboarding and my progression. Today is the heel flip. I'm looking forward to this one because I really enjoyed doing the front shove yesterday, and I was looking forward to landing the heel flip because the heel flip varial is the next one, and that's really exciting. So like always, we're starting off with the tricks of previously. This is always really important to do before you actually get into the trick you're learning, because it'll catch you up to your previous tricks, because most of the time your previous tricks you've learned are actually included in the trick you're currently learning. Like the ollie, for example, and the kick flip, it has a similar motion as the heel flip, so that we need to work on them. But the kick flip took a while for me to catch up on because I couldn't land them every single time, so it took me a while to catch up. But once I could remember how I could kick flip and could get a couple every now and then, I was ready to move on. So make sure you do the exact same thing. And if you can't kick flip yet, that's okay. There's still been people that can land heel flip before landing all the previous steps, so don't worry. But make sure you warm up. And I won't be doing very well today because I don't have my special bucket hat, which has my superpowers in it. It's like Batman without his outfit or without his mask. It's just like, it just doesn't work, and yeah, it feels weird. Anyway, my toe's pretty sore as well today, so I've got some excuses in the hat, but hope we'll do well and keep practicing your previous tricks, and then once you get comfortable with the kickflip mainly, you'll be able to move on. Once I caught up to my previous tricks, I needed to get my foot placement right, and the heel flick, you're flicking off the end, so I had my foot resting on the back corner with the back foot, and then the front foot just with my toes hanging off the edge, because when I swipe, it'll flick the toes off the edge and the heel will just nudge the nose and cause it to spin. And I just practiced popping to make sure I could pop well enough, because if I couldn't pop well, the board wouldn't have enough room to flip all the way around. So always make sure you can pop, and then you'll move on to the swipe. Now the swipe's a very important part of learning the trick, and one of the most valuable learning steps before you can actually land it, because if you don't swipe it properly, it won't spin around well. And once you can pop well, you need to swipe it, and then once you swipe it, it will spin around perfectly. So you really need to get that used to it. Really get holes in there. Like you can see, I've got holes, and it's really been damaging the shoes, which is good because so you know that it's swiping properly. Just from another angle here, you're swiping it off to the side, and then with your heel it will flick. In slow-mo here, you can see it, how it nudges with the heel at the end and flicks, and that'll make it spin around a lot faster and make you able to land back on it. So once you've understood that, you move straight into it, and I started doing it. That was my first try, and it actually went all the way around. So once you learn how to flick it properly and to pop properly, it'll spin around properly, really well. So then once you flick it, you're just going to step onto the ground, not try land on it, just getting used to jumping in the air and flicking it, making the board rotate. And then after a while, you can keep doing that, and then once you get comfortable, you can start landing on it. And I did that for a good half an hour or so with a break in the middle. So about 2 sets of 15, and it really hurt right there because I wasn't used to flicking it in that way. So my muscles, it was new to it, and I had to build up that muscle memory. So after a while, your leg will get stronger at flicking, and it'll flick it around better. And once you start flicking it all around every time, you're ready to move on and fully send it and try land on it. I mean, look now. Look, it broke. I'm stepping on it. It broke, and that's where I was standing. Because I was putting so much pressure on my heel, it made a hole there. So, I'm going to hide my skateboard, jump on my bike, and zip up to the road, and get a new pair of my shoes. So they're trash. Gotta put it in a nice hiding spot. Yep, can't see it.
A few inches later.
Back from home for picking up my shoes now. Just go and get my skateboard. It's good that it's a nice enclosed school. No one will get in here and steal the skateboard. Nice. Not really much crimes around. Oh my gosh. I'm going for that long. Whoa. That fell from the bloody sky. That must have been from the skate gods telling me to continue. So let's continue. I'm gonna show you my shoes. These are brand new shoes. I just got them. Never been worn before. They are nice and clean. They don't have any scratches. You didn't see that. Yeah, these are great shoes. I've done only about 4 ollies, and look, haven't even got a hole there yet. Only 4 ollies, and yeah, they're real great. So get yourself a pair of Vans. They last a really long amount of time. Had them for about 7 hours only. Look how good condition they are. Yeah, come on Vans, sponsor me. I'm promoting your stuff really well. Well, after about 40 to 50 minutes is where it is now. I was getting really close, and I got some really close ones where I landed like 1 foot on, and or like spun around all the way and didn't quite land, like this one, which I didn't land the right foot, and this one didn't land left foot, but then I just got it right in the middle, and yeah, that was really nice, but it wasn't clean enough. But I wasn't happy with that because it was sketchy and I toe dragged. So I kept going for about 20 minutes or so extra, and about after 15 I got this. But nothing better after that, so I got really tired, my toe was aching, and I just sat there and was just knackered. So this is the best we're gonna get. It was still alright, I guess. I still landed it, so that's happy enough.